Hey everybody, welcome into another Tarkov map guide, and today we are going to be bringing you Woods. Now, Woods as a map is pretty well kind of self-explanatory. It's the woods. There are a few quests on the woods that involve killing scavs with various weapons, be it a Mosin or shotgun, under stimulant effects, so on and so forth. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best places to do that, where the location of some of the chemicals are. Chemicals is also another quest given to you that is located here, and kind of just run it through, guys. Hopefully this video helps. If it does, please like, subscribe to the channel, please. It means a lot. Just a free little click, that's all it takes. We are at about 240. I would love to get to 500 by the end of next month. We're pumping out as many videos as we can, so I would appreciate it if you guys could subscribe. And onto the video. So when we talk about Woods as a map, the extractions on Woods are Outskirts, ZB14, which is a bunker that you need the actual key for to get into. It's also a good place to find 60 round magazines that you need for one of Proper's quests. You have the East Gate, which you can get out as a scav on. The South Gate is a car extract, much like the customs extract and the power plant extract. You pay 3,000 rubles and you wait there a minute and the car pulls you out. The Mountain Stash is another extract. The Mountain Stash, just like the reserve map, you're gonna need a Red Rebel, you're gonna need a paracord, and you can't be wearing any rigs on. Other than that, you got RUAF Roadblock, which is just, if you follow the road, it's like the northwest side of the map. You follow the road to the northwest, if you know your directions within the map. Follow the road for the most part. You'll come up to a fork and you'll take the right side and you'll go to RUAF Roadblock. If you go down the left side of that road, you're going to run into Factory. Now Factory, like the other extracts on Reserve and Interchange, if you have a scav buddy, you can get extracted on there. And then further down that road is UN Road, and that will help you get out over there. It's like a nice little enclosure. You just go in there. It's a decent place to not really get extract camped. I've been extract camp at RUAF a few times, so it freaking sucks. Some of the other extractions, there's the old station. So as a scav, you can get out of the old station. This big red building on the side of the map. West Border is an extraction. That's kind of just along the line. So if you go from Mountain Stash up, this is also a scav extraction. So it's not one open to everybody. East Gate as a scav, again, you can get out. It's a road. There's a gate there. You can just get out there. As a scav, there's like 3 times as many extractions on Woods. You have Outskirts Water side, which is like a little corner of the map, over by Outskirts, which is on the right side, northeast side of the map. So at northeast you have the Outskirts, northwest you have RUAF Roadblock. The map itself kind of reminds me of like a U. So if we could put that up somewhere on the screen here and show the map, it looks like Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? Kind of what it reminds me of. We got Dead Man's Place, which is like a boat. It's a boat on a pier. You can just go there and what's called Dead Man's Place, and then there's a boat extract. All of those are all scav extractions. It's just a very easy place as a scav to come in. There's not much to loot as a scav unless you're looting dead players. There are some places inside that do have some loot, but not too many, to be honest. For the most part, it's kind of just coming in, doing those killing scavs missions as a PMC. As I said before, there's chemical quests. The chemical quest is over by two places. There is a car over by what we call Scav Checkpoint. Scav Checkpoint? Yeah, Scav Checkpoint. There's like a little roadblock. There's a car there. Inside the car is one of the motors you're gonna need for one of Skier's quests. And then the other one is inside of a truck. So you jump inside the bed of the truck and there is the chemical you need for that quest. On this map, there is another boss. His name is called Sthurman. He has an SVDS, which is a very loud sniper rifle. It has an extremely quick firing rate. Sthurman has also, I believe, up to 3 guards. They can have anything from other SVDSs to VSSs to whatever. They're just another group of raiders, kind of like how Gluhar is, kind of like how Gluhar is, kind of like how Reshala is. They all kind of have like their little gang of people they like to hang around. One of the other quests in this game is a quest to get Jaeger's letter. Now what Jaeger's letter does is it actually unlocks Jaeger so that you can use him as a barter, as a trader. He's there to also give you more quests. A lot of his quests a lot of people call extremely crazy. Most of his quests deal with going a little bit above and beyond to get some PMC kills and scav kills, but he's a very good trader to still unlock. One that buys specific items. He buys one that buys ammo pretty well, so he's a good one to look at if you're not trying to just go to the market and sell all your ammo. So when you're looking for Jaeger's hidden letter, one of the easiest ways to go is you can kind of just follow the wall, which is back that way. You can kind of just follow the wall until you get to the plane crash. The plane crash, you follow that, and then up to the tip of the plane, you're going to see what looks like a treehouse. Inside that treehouse, on the ladder, on the stairs going up to the treehouse, will be a Jaeger's letter. You can see there's the wall. Here's the plane crash. At the tip of the plane, you look over. Here's a little treehouse. When you look down, his letter will be right here. This is where his letter will be. So Woods as a map is pretty straightforward when it comes to where you got to go. You can either hug the wall, you can hug the coastline, or just go straight down the middle. There's a bunch of ways to go when you're trying to go from one direction to the other. If you find yourself lost, the best thing to do would to probably get to one of the walls and center yourself to figure out, hey, this is where I'm at. This is where I need to go. Up on top of this mountain, up here, spawns a sniper scav. So if you're ever over this side, he can see you, he will snipe you. There are a lot of spots on woods that makes it really, really easy to snipe people. One of my favorite spots to go is what I call Suicide Rock, because once you jump up here, almost everyone on the map can see you. So only get up here if you feel confident that a lot of PMCs are dead, or you're wearing something that you don't show up quite as well. So up on this rock, you can see a bunch of things. All those other rocks are also you jump to all those other rocks and also see from this spot here, you can see straight down to see if Sthurman spawns. Him and his 2 to 3 guards normally hang out down there by the red huts inside the wood. So it's a nice little easy spot to see if Sthurman is there. So this is one of the extractions. Nice little tucked away little hidey hole. This is cliff descent. You're gonna need the red rebel and a paracord, and not wear a tactical rig. You cannot have a tactical rig when you're trying to get out of here with that extraction. Nice little hideaway, tucked away spot. If you didn't know it was there, it just blends right in. This little spine of rocks that I just climbed up also helps kind of center where you're at on the map. If you see Sniper Rock, you know you're right in the center of the map. And if you go left side, ZB14's over there, ZB16's to your right. You're able to center yourself. You're able to figure out where you're at on the map, to figure out where you need to go for extraction or where you need to go in order to get your tasks done. So as I stated earlier, this is also Southgate. There's the car, you pay the toll and you get out. In Woods, there are 2 main places to go when you want to kill scavs. One is called Suicide Field. I know this map has a whole lot of suicide in it, going from rocks to the field. I'll show you guys where that is. This is not it, even though this is a nice open spot. Scavs do spawn up on this rock, but over in Suicide Field, you can get up to, I've had 8 to 9 scavs at one time spawn over here in Suicide Field. It's this big, huge field over here. This big, huge field. Can't see it because of all the bushes, but we're gonna go ahead and jump up on this rock so I can show you guys Suicide Field. Once you make your way over to like the workshop part of Woods, where all of the wood is being chopped up and delivered, welcome to deforestation, everybody. This is deforestation. Sthurman can spawn inside of the gray building. He can also spawn into either of those red buildings and likes to hide out along the wood piles. Now, when you kill Sthurman, he has a special key that unlocks his little lunch box right here, his little toolbox. Inside the toolbox is a bunch of little goodies. His key normally sells for about 300k or so. You can get a red rebel from his little box here, so a lot of people like to open it up and like roll the dice. Sometimes you make out, sometimes you don't, but this is Sthurman's little box. You get his key from killing him. Now, when you're inside here, there's a rock up this way that overlooks the whole entire compound. Now, the rock up here, we like to call Sniper Rock. Most of the time, people who go up there are, guess what? Snipers. So that's Sniper Rock right up here. You can see the whole compound from up here. Moving on, we're going to go to the checkpoint that I talked about earlier. Inside of this car is where you find your motor that you need for your quest. Inside this car right here, you would open up the door and there would be the motor. Also inside this car can also spawn a violet key card. So it's always good to check to see if those violet key card spawns. But in there will be your motor. Another interesting thing with this map is that it has a ritual site. What I like to do in order to find a ritual site, because it's in the middle of the woods, is I like to take the checkpoint, go to the butt end of the checkpoint, and follow it in. Follow the butt end of the checkpoint, and it will lead you right to the ritual site. And here we go. Here it is. We got a water filter MRE. You can find a bunch of stuff here. I found rip stops here. I found clocks. I found lions. Everything can spawn here. Another little tidbit I want to kind of add to you guys is there is a campsite that now spawns a USB drive pretty frequently. I want to say 1 out of every 3 runs you'll do on Woods, you'll probably find a USB drive here. Look, what do we got here? We got an AI2. Not a USB drive, but something good. Easiest way to find this is to take the coast, get up to the rock by the coast. You got the big red, you got the rock, and then there you go. Right here. Has some food right here. If you're dying from starvation, got some food. Nom nom nom, some green tea, always amazing. Go ahead and take that. So as I said, here's the coastline. You can either follow the coastline or the wall, or even the road. It's so many ways for Woods that you can take. Another little memorable spot of the map is what we like to call attachment cabin. So if you go from that campsite and you just go in the woods, you'll come up to this little cabin over here. Inside this little cabin, once you jumped over the barbed wire, there is a way to enter without touching the barbed wire. You can just jump over it. Inside attachment cabin is, guess what? A bunch of attachments. So you get a bunch of attachments if you're just doing a little scav run, little weapon box right here, and then get out. As a scav, I pointed out before, so the extractions that were here, following the coastline, this right here is Dead Man's area. If you follow this way down, it'll bring you to outskirts water. And as a PMC, there is a truck on the road. You just get close enough to the truck and that will be outskirts, and we'll take you there now. So you follow the road and go to that truck, and that'll be outskirts. Closer you get, it'll show up. Outskirts is a giant extraction. It covers most of that top part of the map. So make sure if you're trying to flank, you don't get too close or you'll accidentally extract. The second biggest place to kill scavs is what's known as Scav House. What I like to do is I like to jump up on the rock. People can see you, but if you're there to kill scavs, it kind of is what it is. Just get up here, bring a little bit of a scope, and you can kill probably 5 to 6 scavs just wandering around. They go behind the house, they go down the road. You can find a few of them over here in the trees. They like to pile up around these rocks. Just another really good place to hunt scavs if that's the quest you're looking for. One of the extractions I talked about earlier were ZB16, which is a bunker in this map. The easiest way to find that is if you take the wall, you follow the wall all the way down, you're going to get to a set of rocks. Get to the set of rocks, and behind those set of rocks is going to be the bunker you go down into, and you can, as long as you have the key, you can extract that way. Another way to make sure that it's open is you'll see the green smoke here. Hey, look, it's open. I can take this extraction. You go down here and you open it up. As I said before, inside there, inside ZB16 is a lot of 60 round magazines you need for one of Proper's early quests. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know and I'll be sure to help you guys out as soon as I can. Thank you. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much Woods. It's kind of a pretty straightforward map. You can either follow the coast, you can follow the wall, follow the road. All directions lead you to your extraction. It's a pretty straightforward map. It has Sthurman, my favorite boss of all of the bosses, just because I'm a sniper with SVDS with a nice little PSO scope. He's kind of a sniper too. He's my favorite boss out of all of them. So if this guide was helpful for you guys, please like, subscribe. As I said before, it helps immensely. And don't forget, there is a hidden code somewhere in this video. The winner of last week will be commented down below. So whoever the winner is, please make sure to get a hold of me through DM, either on Discord or Twitter, and let me know how you want to get your Bitcoin, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.